Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing beautifully well. For today's valued viewer request, we've got new here from Kiba the Woofer. Either of these next, and then we're going to go to that link there. The aviationist, lots of our videos have come from this. Photo, F-14 Tomcat could land on carrier with missing radome or damaged wing, and that really is almost impossible to believe that's a real picture. If we skip the sales talk, the first photo depicts F-14A, hull number 159832, side number 205. Do you reckon is side number the same as Bort number, RC? Because I'm still trying to work out where Bort comes from.
Bort number is a Russian term for Russian aircraft.
So it's not. So it's incorrect to say a Hornet has a Bort number then, because that's what everyone says at the moment.
As far as I know, it's to describe numbers on Russian aircraft.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Okay. Anyway, which on June the 20th, 1991, experienced a mid-air collision, presumably with another Tomcat over the South China Seas. And the other hull number was 161597, side number 201. Both aircraft were from Black Lions of the VF-213 at the time embarked on the USS Abraham Lincoln CVN 72, just on a video on CVN 72, and while the 201 crashed into the sea where the crew was rescued, the 205 was able to land at Singapore after losing part of its right wing. I mean, looking back and seeing that, you've got to have some big muppet balls to even try landing that, because alright, you can fly at 400 knots, but when you get down to 200 knots, that thing is going to roll over. How they landed it is friggin' crazy. Another proof of the F-14's strength is given by a hull number. Right, so we've got annoyingly nothing else apart from that picture and the fact that it landed, presumably without crashing, at Singapore. Okay. Another proof of F-14 strength is given by hull number 161433 at the time assigned to VF-142 Ghost Riders. That is here photographed while landing aboard USS Eisenhower CVN 69 in the Persian Gulf. This picture was taken 13th November 1991 when the Tomcat lost its radome, which hit the canopy. Oh, the canopy's gone as well. Broke the windscreen, injured. Yeah, the front part of the canopy's gone. Pilot, Lieutenant Commander Edwards. However, Edwards and its radar intercept officer, Grundmeyer, good name, were able to make a successful landing back on board the Ike. For their skills, both air crew members received the Distinguished Flying Cross decoration, and the Tomcat, which was the 7th A model to be modified to the B, because they were modified the A's to the B standard, that mounted the new General Electric F-110 engines, was repaired and continued to fly until its retirement in 2004. How interesting. The Grumman Ironworks heritage is well shown in the following video. At first sight, it appears to be a standard carrier landing, but if you stop the video at 021, you can see this F-14A from checkmates of VF-211 landing aboard USS Enterprise CVN 65 without its right vertical stabilizer. So it's a tail fin, right? And not without a wing, like the title of the video says. Right. So this guy is landing without a tail fin. How many of these goddamn Tomcats have crashed into each other? This is worse than the Grim Reapers. Okay, let's try and look at that. So we've got to do all these things somehow.
I think we could take a vertical stab off.
Yes, it really is missing a tail fin. Look at that.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. How interesting. So that's another one that's landed. Now, that one's a bit more believable. Well, they're all believable, but you know what I mean. That one's a bit more, makes a bit more sense than the wing, because it's got two stabs, and the tail fins are really needed at high speed, less needed at low speed. I mean, they're needed all the time, but most probably the best recognition to the Grumman Ironworks and to the F-14 came from Commander James E. Howe, the commanding officer via 31 Tomcat, the last Tomcat squadron, who brought the last flying D, hull number 164603, to Farmingdale Republic Airport. Now, I saw hull number 164603 2006, just before it retired. It did a little show around England, its retirement show, and I was lucky enough to be there. and see that Tomcat. So I have seen a Tomcat do a display. It's very impressive. It is truly a comfortable feeling when I man the aircraft and look down at the rudder pedals and say it's Grumman. I know I'm going to make it back. So this document is all about how good these planes were made, how good Grumman made them. And that's fair enough, you know, because we've just seen planes landing without wings, without a radome and a canopy. You know, these planes are not designed to fly in these configurations at all, and without a tail fence. This is interesting. So we'll go and see what we can do in DCS. Should we try the wing first, I'll see, because that's the most major thing, isn't it? Should we try the wing?
Do what you like.
Right, you just fly straight and level at current speed. 3, 2, 1, go. Wings are so far back.
Right there. Now
Ready?
move to the right. Slow down, slow down.
I'll try bonking you. Let me try bonking you. Oh! What? What happened?
Nothing broke.
Stabulator damage.
Stabulator.
It's too high.
I think I've got a stabulator.
Oh, did you?
Well, that's the first test. Can I land with a stabulator out? Probably not, because it needs them. It needs them. Let's give it a go anyway. Right, where's CVN something, something, something? Okay, tally, visual, and heading that way. I'm going to do, not only am I going to land, I'm going to do a triple nickel RC. Can you believe that? Watch this.
Man, the CEO will bust our balls for that.
Yes, he will. He will bust our balls. Shake and bake. It's a shake and bake colony. Oh. She's twitchy, RC. Don't worry, RC. We'll cut that out. Super Cap.
I'm invincible.
Yeah, that's right. Case 1. Yes, apparently you can. Look, I can see you. I can see you there. No, that's a yacht.
Am I there?
It was you. No, there's a yacht. Where you crashed, there's a yacht. How weird is that? Oh, I bet he got a shock. Oh, I don't think I can land this. I am so wobbly.
Close.
I reckon I'm going in the drink. No amount of trim is gonna be trim.
Got it.
Not really. Not really, RC. See how she controls at kind of 140. Oh, no control. No control at all. I don't reckon you're landing that without...
Cut that out.
Well, yes, we will. I reckon you could land it on an airfield, though, because you can land faster with the arrestor wires and stuff on an airfield at kind of 200 knots or something, because I was controllable at 200 knots, so possible, I think, for the stabulator. Actually, you should make a book, working with Supercap. No, working for Supercap.
F-15,
Think how many millions of copies you'd sell.
1 mile.
I would, but it would be fiction. Since I don't work for Supercap.
Did you see what he did there, guys? Did you see?
There you go. Come up. Nope. Lower.
She wants to rise. She's a big...
There you go. Up. Forward.
Damn it, we're
Forward.
hit.
Oh!
One off! Oh!
Get it, get it under control.
No. Apparently it's got... How many wings has it got? Has it got 2, 1?
Wait a minute.
Oh, I had to pause it there.
Weird.
Right. So, like I said, we said this in the first place. Some planes in DCS have various amounts of kind of wing damage. So, like a Hornet has, if I get my cursor up here, you can cut the wing off there. You can cut the wing off there. You can cut the wing off there, like 2 or 3 places. But this plane, the F-14, you can only cut it off there. Because I was only touching the tip, wasn't I, RC? I was just touching the tip.
Yeah.
So
just the tip.
So there's no way we're going to be able to do the wing, unfortunately. There's just nothing I can do about that. So wing, we just can't do it in DCS. Right, I'm going to come and bump you here, RC. This might sting.
A little closer than 1 mile.
I thought that, RC. Oh dear, that's not going to end well.
Well, you got an engine fire now. Guarantee you people
We
are on
locked a
Wi-Fi.
friendly. It's a friendly.
Oh, Butterfingers! Nothing happened. All right, just keep going. Prepare for genius. I think we need a bit more closure rate this time. So here we go. Oh, Butterfingers!
Engine fire.
God damn it! Where's the engine fire
Some
happening?
heavy damage. Sink rate's too high.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm coming back. Going to knock this nose off. Going to knock something off. The last thing we do. Butterfingers. Ooh.
Oh.
I don't think the nose gets damaged. Well, I've just rammed you 3 times now.
There it is.
Yeah, that don't come off, RC. We just don't think the damage model on the 14 is going to let us do anything fun, but we're just going to make sure. So stand by. I was going to try your tail fin, RC.
Okay.
No. And there is 0 damage model there.
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof, right. Hey, RC, go get the nose job.
Probably damage the engine.
Yeah, pretty well. Watch it. That nose is not coming off. You know what? Well, there's just no damage model here. The wing comes off, that's it. Out of interest,
Wingtip.
someone's asked us to do another video, it's later in our list I noticed, of landing without the front nose gear. Because a real one did. Let me see if I can take the front nose gear. I'll try the nose gear first. If I can find out how to hit it. Oh, it's got no damage model, look. How annoying.
Right.
I've got no hit detection box.
I've already looked. There's no way to disable the nose gear.
Right, well I'll try the wingtip then. There we go, look.
You know, maybe...
Oh, look, the whole wing come off. The whole wing come off.
Yep.
Okay, that's stupid. Right. The wing comes off, that's it. No, that's a bit boring.
Come on, Heapler.
Right, I'm just going to see if I can shoot RC in the face now, because everyone, let's face it, wants to do that. Get some RC! Get some RC. There's no way of killing this thing, RC. I've just literally put 300 rounds into it. It will not die. How are you going to kill it? And that's why, I reckon, RC, nothing kills it. Because we've noticed nothing kills this thing in air to ground. Sorry, ground to air. That's interesting, isn't it?
My engines are damaged.
I hope so. Go on, RC, take off. Jesus, you've just taken 400 rounds at 14.5. You don't need afterburners where you're going, RC. Hey, noob!
I'm going to drive home.
RC's upset, he's going home, look.
I can't.
Ooh, in the face. Right, a bit disappointed if I'm honest, but that's how it goes. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you later.